Hello! Hello! How is everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? Ooh, what? Ooh. Ah, ooh. I mean, the second to last chocolate muffin I have in the backlog right now. And what I like doing is I like throwing it inside the microwave, right? Every single time without fail, every single time like, oh, muffin! Heat up, let me eat it. Like, and it's just like hot potato in my mouth, like, woo! It bites you back. It bites you back. I'm back. Oh, another stream day. Hope everyone's having a good time. So yeah, sorry about cutting yesterday's stream a bit shorter. Like I said, I don't think I was able to do accurate commentary because I was just not feeling up to it, unfortunately. However, because it's more than likely going to be an edited video, you're not really gonna notice in the end video anyway. So you know what it is. But yeah, I'll try to be better about that stuff. I gotta more focus on being actually accurate on the stream times I actually have. I've gotta actually be accurate about that stuff. Can't be moseying around about that. And also, I have something else to say. Alright? So remember how I did a lot of those, like, extra hours for work and shit? Like the past 2 weeks, right? Well, I just got, my hours back and, you know, I'm not really liking what I'm seeing. So, I'm gonna start, going even harder on streaming. I'm not gonna get into the exact weeds of the details yet, cause I don't want to confirm anything before, like, you know, I don't want to, like, hard confirm anything and then, like, have it to not turn out to be true, and I was like, what the fuck happened to that? It's like going back in your words, like, I don't know. Just know that something smells off. Something seems a little fishy. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But just know, this means I'm going even harder in streaming. Even harder. Because yes, I did get more hours, but that doesn't mean anything. Womp. Alright. So there's something else I want to mention. So I did actually take a nap after I stopped stream. And I intended on working on some shit afterwards, right? I intended on working on stuff for stream, mainly some of the channel point rewards. Like, that's still coming along. Like, I set up the Twitch developer dashboard and shit. And all that's set up, I just have to make it to where the Python script that I already have existed actually integrates with the Twitch API systems that they have. So that's still steadily coming along. But I wish I had a lot more done because what happened was that I took a nap, I woke up, I was working on it a little bit, I felt a bit off, so I decided, you know, whenever I feel off, I'm just like, alright, time to just go on a run. And I just went on, like, a huge run across, like, my block. Like, usually my route is, like, I go back on my street near, like, where the waterfront is at, go along there, skip one street, go to the next one, go all the way across there, go all the way downhill, uphill, go back down the hill, and go back to my street finally. Which is like, it takes a while to do that. But I always do that when like I feel off or something like this. Is like, you know, if my body's feeling off, then I want to have my body focus on something else. Like my fucking giga heart rate going like because that means it doesn't have to focus on like any bad stuff happening, right? At least that's my thought process. So I did that. I got home, I was like, woo, that was a good workout. And you know, I tried laying down, but my heart rate would just not quell. It would not calm down at all. Like it was just staying high. I was like, huh, that's weird. Okay, I'll just lay down and like just wait it out. It took a fair bit, if I'm being perfectly honest. It took a fair bit to just go down. Which, you know, probably is not a good sign for some stuff, but I've always had, like, a unique heart rate. I've always had an interesting heart rate, right? My family's always had, like, some heart-related shit. But it's not surprising that, you know, stuff like that. I've always had, like, a higher than average, BPM. So, yeah, just, like, it was more of the fact of, like, getting it to a point where, like, I can focus on other stuff rather than just focusing on the heart rate. Which, right now, is fine. Right now, it's fine. I think it was because I was thinking about you guys. No, I wasn't. If I was thinking about you guys, my BPM would be like fucking 5. Damn, he hates us that much. What the fuck? I might as well not even be watching him. What a fucking asshole. Yeah, sometimes I gotta be a monster. You know. So what if you can see the dark inside of me? No one knows that it's an animal I have become. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna keep going harder and harder into streaming stuff now. More than ever. Like, I've already been working a lot on stream, but now I feel like I really, really need to. At the very least, I need to fucking, like, work on actually starting stream on time! I'm tired of that! It's not right to you guys. So I'll work on that. Okay. So what's the plan today? Alright? What's the plan today? First of all, ooh, hello. And look at me. I'm standing. I'm still standing. Feeling like a little kid. So the plan is today, we're gonna officially start on the cavern stuff. We're gonna officially start on that stuff. Let me move it over here a little bit. Yeah, we're officially starting that project, alright? It's not gonna be fast going, because, like, I'm only doing this 3 days a week, right? However, we'll get as much as we need to, right? We have the list. We made the list of stuff that we wanted to make. The important things to do. Very first thing we're gonna start work on today. We're gonna do the custom player controller, okay? And I learned something over the course of doing dev stuff. It is okay to not just inherently know stuff. Like, I'm gonna be looking stuff up, I'm gonna be researching stuff on stream. I'm gonna be doing stuff like that, alright? Because before, when I started doing stuff like, no, I can't look stuff up on stream. I have to figure it out myself. I'm not gonna be a true developer if I'm gonna do that. Dude, everyone looks stuff up. It's fine. Like, who cares? Like, the only difference is that, like, you know, I'm doing something, you know? So, we may be looking up videos of, like, how to actually do player controller stuff, because I've never done that before. So I need to do research on how to do that, especially for Unreal Engine. How's it going, Blue GoPro? Just the casual cat walking on keyboard typing. Alright, before we get into this, I'm not gonna do a lot of these games. I'm only gonna do quick ones. I'm only doing quick ones right now. Because it's part of Morning with Mass that we do a little bit of this, right? But this is not the main focus. This is not the main focus. Alright? Main focus is development. This is just like a little intro to what we're doing. Let me turn this out a little bit. Alright. Ow. Those muffins never get old, man. Those muffins never get old. Definitely not healthy for you, I'll tell you that much. Chocolate in the morning. Might as well be eating like fucking Cocoa Krispies or something. Just straight up cookie. Apple? You eating an apple right now? Let me guess. It's gonna be a Fuji apple. You're eating a Fuji apple. Okay, then it's gonna be either Granny Smith or Honeycrisp. Those are mine. Don't do Minos? I don't know what that means. Mino. Spell out Minos. M-I-N-O-S. Minos? Is like a bridge troll riddle? What can fly without wings? What can walk without legs? Who am I? Minos! You genuinely have dementia. Like, I'm assuming it's something about Ultra Kill. I just don't remember, like, who or what Minos is. I'm assuming it's about that. If it's not those, then maybe Pink Lady or Sugar Bee Apple? Maybe Gala? We can go through the whole entire lineup if you want. You send me a bean link? I mean, that's totally fair. Google went downhill. I'm gonna say it straight up. Like, I still use the search engine just because, you know, it is what it is. I'll probably switch to something else at some point, but like, everyone already knows the Google search engine is not what it used to be. Yahoo. Then why did it send to Bing? Okay, that is Minos. Okay. You could have just said translucent boss man, or like, P-boss. I don't remember him as Minos, alright? Shut the fuck up! Sorry, that was... Alright. Keep guessing? How? Okay. It's still not any of those? Not Fuji, not Gala, not Granny Smith, not Pink Lady, not Honeycrisp, not Sugar Bee. Okay. Is it one of the type of apples where you can get on your own? Or is it one of the ones where it's like you get in like one of those like bagged apple packages where like they're tinier versions of like normal size apples? Both? Okay. I have to get back in the produce mindset, because I used to be a produce person before, so I should know this. Unless we just didn't carry this version. I don't know. God, there was that other brand that I don't remember. Fuck. It had like the logo of like a red heart or like a red apple on like the little like PLU sticker. I don't really remember what it is. Fuck. I don't remember the name. I don't assume it's that, though. I mean, it might be. What would it start with? It was... You didn't hear anything. it would start with a who and a what now? What is that? Well, that's a drink. That's a drink by Pepsi. I don't think that's a type of apple. How do you say that? Manzanita soul. It's the soul of Manzanita. You drink his soul and you gain his power. How much sugar does it have? It's a pretty high amount of sugar, I'm not gonna lie. Apple types. I'm gonna concede, I'm trying to remember. Golden Delicious! Oh, I forgot those existed. Cosmic Crisp! Ah! That was one of the ones. That was one of my favorite ones. Cosmic Crisp is really good. Evercrisp is really good too. That's what it was called. Envy. It was called an Envy apple. That was the one that I was thinking of. Jazz apples. I forgot about those too. There's an apple called Macintosh? What? None of these? I would not know then. We Americans, we stick with the basics. And some of these guys, these are outlandish even to me. Like, I never heard of a Brayburn. Or a Mutsu. Definitely not a Cox's Orange Pippin. You give up? All apple varieties. Let's see. Let's go through the whole entire list. The 4 pages of apples. You said it's quite good. Doesn't really give a good description of it. Let's see. Because pretty much a lot of apples are good. Like apples and just inherently, they just taste good. What the hell is that? Whoa! That looks sick. It almost looks like a plum on the inside. It's a bit sweet. Chango strawberry? Ooh, that actually sounds pretty good. Like a strawberry mixed with like an apple. Crow's egg. No, I don't want an egg as an apple. I don't want embryos and No embryos here. Florina? Florina? Fuji? No, you already said that. Genesis 2. That's just a console name. That's not an apple. Father Abram? That's just a pastor. That's a priest. That's not an apple. Are we sure we have the right list? Duchess of Oldenburg? That's just an appliance. What are these, man? Half these aren't even apples. The Geneva crab? I only know one Geneva thing. Don't let anyone know. Don't let anyone know. They've been violated. Alright, I'm gonna do my last guess. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a... Oh my god, there's some more pages. I'm gonna say it's a fucking Granny Winkle. You're eating a Granny Winkle apple. It just looks like a Honeycrisp. Alright, what is this apple? What is this mysterious apple they have? It's called my imagination. A Red Delicious? Red Delicious. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Red Delicious. Yeah, I've heard of Golden Delicious and that sort of stuff, but... I like the very first search result. Red Delicious aren't delicious. Death! Well... It's the most popular apple type? It was never at our store, so... I don't know. All we have ever had is like Galas, Fuji's, Honeycrisps, Cosmos Crisps, Honeybees, that sort of stuff. We've never had a Red Delicious there. Yeah, that makes sense why my store wouldn't have that, because they're just stupid like that. Most popular apple type? No, we don't have that, sorry. I will say. This guy right here, the Envy Apple. The Envy Apple. I have a little bit of beef with it. I'm gonna let you guys on in a little story, alright? While, we do some more of this guy right here. So, I want to say, on like my first few months of working at retail for like my new position inside produce, because I used to be, before that, I used to be like a courtesy clerk or a parcel, which if you don't know like the corporate terms, which is pretty understandable, is stupid terms. It's the people that carry the carts in to the store. That's what it was. The people who carry the carts into the store. And I switched departments over to being a produce person. So now what I did as my new job was I get boxes of produce, I put into a cart, I bring it out, and I just load it onto the shelves and shit. That was my new job, alright? And I remember one of my first experiences was... Shit. I remember one of my first experiences was that I was starting to learn like the cooler where everything was kept, where like all the organization of every single item was kept, like going from like apples to like from fruits to vegetables to, you know, that whole entire shebang. I remember one of the very first Envy apple boxes I opened, half the box was rotten. It was literally decaying. It was just squish. Like it was, you know, I don't think you guys have seen how bad apples can get when they get like bad, but they start like going soft and shit. They start like fucking like their skin starts like going to like a little bit translucent and like getting brown. It was wild. And that was my very first experience with Envy apples. I'm like, I'm never buying from you. I'm sorry. I'm a bad apple. Yeah, it was a bad apple. Yep, I knew it was coming. I guess you could say this was a bad apple. So stupid. I wonder why. I think it's really cool. Wait. No, that I shouldn't do that. I think it's really cool that people made so many creations of bad apple, right? I think that's really cool. Just the amount of like different variations of like so many different just places. But I want to know why bad apple. Like, what? Like, what's the thing about bad apple that like? And especially that music video. I think, is it because like it was just so unique and cool where like the shapes turn into different people and everyone just enjoyed it? Or is there like a bigger reason behind it? I've always wondered that. No offense. Because like I've seen like people do like the videos of, oh, bad apple on like a laser, or like bad apple doing like I've seen someone do, I don't exactly remember what it was, but it was a machine where it would make different things to light up and like turn around from like discs at like a super loud and slow pace. And that dude just like sped it up on. God damn, the amount of effort he had to do, because it was like custom. It was a custom thing they did. Fucking ads. I love ads. I really love ads. Yo, bro, pub. I love ads, dude. I love ads. It's fucking awesome. Ads are amazing. How's it going, TY Tim 4? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I think the ads are over. Okay. What are you doing? I'm just doing a quick Wordle before I get into the meat and potatoes of this stream. I'm just trying to figure out what the word of today is. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting our new game project that we're going to be working on the weekdays. We're going to be working on a horror game. Ooh, spooky. Super scary. But yeah, we were talking about apples, because Blue Cobra was eating an apple. I was trying to guess what apple he was eating, and then I couldn't guess it. And then I was just talking about my experience as a produce person, with my first experience with an envy apple, and it just somehow led to like it just eventually led to like bad apple, like that one music video. I know, we get a bit crazy over here. Okay, so F, E, and S are in here, but not in those places. F. What would be F in a different position? Boof. Voof. Voof. I don't know. What would it be? It's not that, but also S is gonna be there. Not selfish. Beeps. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Beefs. Okay, E's in that position. E's in the middle. The beef did not work. I'm having beef with having no beef. Ew! I'll do one in retaliation. I hate how long it takes. Like, it just takes like a few seconds before it starts. It's so stupid. Sorry, bro. No, I'm gonna remember this day. I'm gonna jot down your name in my memory as like the Poot Man. You're gonna be the Poot Man now. would it be? E in the middle with F and S. E in the middle with F and S. I have gas right now. Bro, I just can't stop farting! I just can't! Bro! It just keeps happening! You know how, like, mothers, like, burp their baby by, like hitting their back, right? And, like, they burp? We should get, like, that metal pipe. Just, like, fucking just start... Come on, get it all out! Fucking do, like, the rolling pin method, just, like... Alright, I'll let you focus my cream puff. Thank you. Thank you for that. Why you say cap after that? So you don't mean that? I'm not your cream puff? It's fine, that's fine. One second. I'm gonna mute real quick. Alright, I'm muted. Fuck! I'm not good enough to be their cream puff! Fuck! It's not even fair, man. It's not fair. I work so hard. Give everything back. It's okay. It's okay. You'll win them over. Okay. Hey guys, I'm back. Everything's good. I didn't just cry. Nope. Bro, don't cry. I never cry. Cause look at me. I'm manly. And manly men, they don't shed tears. They grind gears. Do hearts? I mean, how many H-E-R-T? That's 2 letters that don't exist. That's 2 letters that are grayed out. I don't know if I should do that. Just to see if T's inside there. Trust? Alright, if I die because of you. That literally... Okay. You know what? H is in there now. We know H is in there now, so H has to be the first one. What is this word? Wait, what? What the fuck is happening? What? Okay. First of all, that's fucking disgusting. That's absolutely fucking disgusting. And second of all, why would you record yourself doing that? Why? No, I don't like that! No! No! No, bro, that's fucking awesome. I fucking is like that's actually like my passion right there. Like at least with Kane Ass Ripper, you don't see him like ass rip on the toilet. What the fuck? How's that? Some people do the weirdest shit, man. Some people's content is just like so weird. Hives? What is this shit? What is this? What could this possibly be? What kind of made up word is this? Llama? Dude, you're just like throwing at this point. You're just throwing at this point. None of those letters are in there. No. No. You are wrong. You are wrong. Like, straight up. All those letters aren't in there. You picked every single wrong letter. You picked the worst one. Not only is it double letters, but all of them are grayed out. You my cotton bud. No, I'm never going to fucking do that, okay? I'm never going to do that just so you could call me your... Well, it wasn't in the word list anyway, so... It wasn't there. It doesn't accept it. Bro, no. Alright, I'm done entertaining you. I'm done entertaining you. You... No! H? H? There's an E in the middle. What would it be? You know what I should do? Either today or tomorrow. Actually, no. Why did I say today? No. Either tomorrow or the next day. After tomorrow. I should just pull up that clip again and just do like another one of those. Yeah, should you periodically add to it like every single month? I'm not adding Apple. You can say as many times as you want to. Not adding Apple. I know you're very passionate about apples. I know you have like a very specific taste. Like, yes, this is my fucking favorite apple. Please. Dude, I tried adding llama. I tried doing heart. I tried doing beef. None of them have worked. And you're just doing words that don't even correlate. I'm trying to win. You're just trying to do funny. I want to be at the top. I want to be the eye of the tiger. No. You're not helping. That's the thing. Like, you helped a bit. I'll give you that. I'll give you with heart and beefs. You actually helped out with like positioning of shit, right? I'll give you that. But llama and apple? I don't know, bro. I mean a P. I need to figure out the position of these letters. I need to figure out the position of these letters though. I'm trying to think, okay, how would Apple actually help, practically speaking? Because it would be that. It would just be for the P and L, just to see if they're in there. But is that worth it? Is that worth it? I don't understand. Wait, what? If it is in there, it confirms what it is. Okay, fine. Oh, L! Okay, okay. I have to completely break my brain for this, though. To completely break my brain, because it's not what I thought it was at all. Because I don't know why, even though, like, H was right there, I was still in the mindset of, like, H being at the beginning. So... let me think. Okay, so it would be... S? No, She. Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! Please! I'll figure out the word, boss, please! I'm sorry! I'll beat your quota. She... Oh, shelf. Yeah! Let's fucking go. Oh, you said it in chat. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to chat. I've been saying a lot. Well, I figured out my own. I appreciate you. Hey, you got to. You got to. So. I'm a licky. Whoa. Chill. Chill out. Chill out. I'm not a salt lick. Alright? I'm not a salt lick. I'm not a lollipop. I'm not a popsicle. I'm not lickable, okay? I'm not a lickable man. Touch. Okay. Hopefully it means like it's like a hug or something. All right. Let's get started into it. Let's get started into it, okay? Let's stop being sus. Let's stop being fucking grody goobers, grody groggy groobers. All right? Let's get started into the project. So first things first, this is probably gonna take a little bit, so we're not officially starting yet, because it's gonna be a little bit before the project's actually done. Okay, I guess I have to update first. What's gonna happen is, first we're gonna update it, then we're gonna make the project, where it's gonna take like 5 million years to make it, and then we can actually get started into shit. Of course. Just start it! Stop asking me to start it. Please. Please. Use all copyrighted music? Yeah, just make it to where like every single person... No, you know what you should do? I should make a streamer mode where it says, oh yeah, it doesn't use copyrighted music. But just make it to where the base game, if you have it off, it has no copyrighted music, but if you have it on, it has all copyrighted music. That way, everyone just gets gaslit. Why the fuck would they do that? Why would they make a streamer mode to just have only copyrighted music? I call it the booby trap. You fell right into my hands, streamer. That would you even get canceled for that? Like, how would people react? Like, if you played it off nice as a developer, like let's say you did do that and you intentionally did that, you could play off as a developer like, oh, it was just a bug mistake, sorry about that. But like, what would you do if like a developer doubled down? It's like, yeah, I did that. Yeah. Like what would you do? Like how do you even respond? All right, launch. I think I should probably show some of these at some point too. It was like a earlier project I did that was like more environmental, which I'm kind of happy about, but not exactly happy. I wish I spent a lot more time on it, but it looks all right. I mean, I guess I could show it while that's loading, because it's gonna be a while before we can actually start and shit, because making a project for somebody takes like 5 million years. 5.1. Alright, sinkhole environment. I at least want to show this off while we're waiting for the project to actually load. So this was a project I did early on to try to learn about Unreal, I started off with Unreal Engine 4, right? I started off with Unreal Engine 4, but this is back when, before 5 was announced. But then as soon as, no, before 5 came out. But as soon as 5 came out, I upgraded the project to 5.1. Just to see how to do, like, some of the new stuff. It gelled alright. It was built on 4 systems, so it's like, it didn't really transfer all too well. Alright, I'm moving down. Guys, I'm growing! Guys! Holy shit, my growth spurt is happening! I'm 7 foot! What is happening? What fell? I'm tall! Hey, how's the weather down there? It was my desk lamp that fell. What the fuck? Why'd you fall? What the fuck? You got unplugged! What the fuck? What'd you do? You're supposed to stay in one place, lamp. You're not mobile. You're not mobile. You're not agile like that. Get in, please. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't know I had a USB port at the back. Does it mean I could charge my phone on this thing? Why would I want to do that? Just like actually plug it into the wall. It's gonna be like so much like... Why would I do that? I don't get that. Like just plug it into like a wall outlet. Like I already know it's gonna be like the computer method of like, if you plug your phone into your computer in the USB port, it's just gonna be like 10 times slower. Like, it goes from fast charging to like slowest charging ever, and your phone just always constantly beeps like, upgrade your wall charger, upgrade your wall charger. No, I'm not gonna do that. Crab! How's it going, Crab? How's it going? The man's here! The man's here! They thought it was impossible. They tried doubting you. They tried doubting you. Is it a coincidence? As soon as Crab showed up, I started sneezing? No. He's dusty. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you just carried a lot of fucking dust with you. Woo! Alright, that either that or a lot of pepper. You're a little spicy. Hope you're doing well, Crab. Hope you didn't wind up in any buffets with a side of butter. Okay, let's see. We're gonna make a new project. Game. And obviously, this one's gonna be first person. Okay. The thing about this project is, ideally, I'd want it to be desktop and VR supported. Have it be fourth person? What the fuck is there even such a thing as fourth person? Tells a story with a collective voice. So it's just a hive mind. Isn't that just StarCraft? like what would that be? Like, it would just be like an ant colony game, but you don't do anything? I, me, you, he, she, they, we, us. Yeah, because it's just like, we will do this. And like everyone does that. So it's like an all or nothing type thing. What I miss? So we're starting a game project that we're going to be doing on weekdays for like a horror game. And we're just waiting for we're waiting for one project to open that I'm just going to show of something I did in my past. And I was just explaining how, oh, I want to do like, you know, first person, and ideally I'd want to do like a desktop and virtual reality supported type thing. And then Blue GoPro just said make it fourth person. And I've never heard of fourth person before. I didn't even know it existed. But apparently it exists. Like, how would that even work? Fourth person game. Like, what's a fourth person video game? A gameplay perspective where the player controls the world around a character, rather than directly controlling the character themselves. Creating an indirect control scheme. Controls the world around the player, rather than the player themselves. So kind of like Dwarf Fortress then? More like a city sim? Where like you build the stuff and then everyone inside the city just does their own thing? Huh, okay. It's like simulation type stuff. So Sims. That's what I was kind of thinking. Like that coming from that. Well, I feel like it would be like half Sims, right? Because you can still kind of control the Sims, but they're more like intrusive thoughts. But if you did not command the sim to do anything, then yeah, it would most likely be a fourth person game, I would imagine. Because all you're doing is just making the house. And then they just thrive in that environment. Interesting, okay, interesting. Let me see. Is Dwarf Fortress a fourth person game? I feel like a documentary. I feel like there's gonna be a documentary, like a video essay at some point. It's like, Dwarf Fortress is a fourth person game. And it's gonna have like an arrow pointing to like a dwarf going like, oh! You don't know. You don't know fourth person games. So City Skyliner? You mean City Skylines? City Skyliner. Okay, let's see. Do the cavern. Oh, it's already a thing? Wait, what? Oh, was it just like the base thing and then like nothing was done with it? I guess the project was already made. And I was like, alright, I'll just wait until I actually do it. Alright. I don't know why I do that sometimes. Like, I did that before with a tycoon project. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make like a tycoon game. And all I did was like, I made the project. Like the project template. And then that was it. It's like, yeah, I'll get back to it at some point. Okay. Hey, Mask. No, not this time. I'm gonna say no. N-O. No. N-O stands for no. O. No Oreo. Yeah, my answer is no. There has to be a better way about this. There has to, okay. Back? Okay. There has to be a better way about that. Cause like I swear, like, ads just happen so often, right? Like, there has to be a better way about that. I don't know. Something seems off to me. I'll have to look at that, because that just seems like a lot. For, like, at least for a person my size, right? Because, like, imagine you come to a stream, it's like, oh, this guy looks interesting. Let me go in. Fucking ad. Why is there so many? All right, this project is stupid. Oh, this single environment, not the other one. Okay. I'm at my dad's workplace and I'm watching you. Are you like? Do you work there, or is it like take your child to work day? Hell yeah, TF2 dude, fucking TF2 music is just so good, man. I just love live orchestra type shit. It just sounds so good. And TF2 just like perfected that with the style that they had. Post school? Oh, so your dad's like a teacher. Okay. And weight training? God damn. Doing his like Tama arc. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Make sure to do that every day. All right, this is what I'm going to show first. First of all, you shouldn't be saying that. You shouldn't be saying your grade. That's a mistake on the internet. Second of all, actual kiddo. Also, why are you watching me? I'm not suitable for children. I'm not suitable for children. I'm not a good role model, dude. Like the amount of stuff I've done. Okay, I was just confirming, right? What the age of 8th graders are, and you're right past the line. You're right past the line of actually being able to chat in chat, right? But just be careful. Don't say that in the future, okay? Do not tell anyone that, okay? You shouldn't be spouting your age on the internet like that. Second involves silence. Look, I was looking at stuff, alright? Yeah, until your age is above 18, you probably shouldn't say it. Like, as soon as your age is above 18, you're fine. Like, you can say where the fuck. But once you're below that, yeah, if you say your age is below that number, you'll just get insta banned by Twitch. Okay. So this guy right here, this is the first Unreal project that I did, where it was a I want to see if I have the actual. You should not know about that. You should. I don't know, man. When I was 13, I was not thinking about this. I was looking at like fucking like I was looking at like Happy Wheels and shit as a kid. I was looking at like Fred Figglehorn. I was not thinking about Diddy. Can you open, please? What's happening on that screen? What? Why is there a gear cog on your guys' stream? What's going on over there? That is actually insane. Jesus Christ. I cannot imagine like a 5-year-old walking up to me and going like, Diddy! I was like, bro, where are your parents? What are they doing? I'm a kid with access to the internet? Well, yeah, but like, at the same time, right? Oh, I just think it's a little too... Like, especially, okay, I think we can all agree, a fucking 3rd grader should know about that shit. A 3rd grader should know about that shit, at the very least. Like, there's gotta be like, some responsibility of, like, the parents on that front, right? Like, they gotta at least know a little bit of what you're watching. I should know because my parents didn't do that for me. And I turned out fucked. I turned out, like, not good. The shit that I've seen on the internet shouldn't be anything that a child has learned. That's actually fucked up. This is not good. You should not be. Okay, let me guess. It was you were scrolling past reels on Instagram or on Twitter, basically, and it just showed up. That's most likely what happened. Because I'm pretty sure there was like a day or two where like that happened with that, and then there's also Live Leak and like all that different shit. Alright, here we go. As this is loading, what the fuck is happening to the sky? Look at that shit. It looks like a fucking resonance cascade is happening. My cousin knows about Live Leak, and he said it was sus imposter. What? What does that even mean? Red imposter is on Live Leak. Red imposter on Live Leak. Like, what? No, there's nothing to... Among Us has nothing to do with, like, ISIS beheadings. Like, I'm gonna be straight up. Now my friend showed it to me? Why does your friend know that? Why would he show it to you? Why is every single fucking... Okay, that's one thing that hasn't changed. That's one thing that hasn't changed. There's always that one fucking stupid-ass friend. That one fucking goober who's like, hey bro, look at this. Shows an actual death video. Funny, right? No! You just showed me a video of someone dying. That's not funny. That's just death. That's not funny. There's nothing funny about that. It's a cool video. Alright, bro, this is a fucking cool ass video. I think you'll really appreciate this. And I don't get it. So what the fuck is what happened to my environment? Why is it all green? Why'd my sinkhole get covered by Nickelodeon slime? What's going on? Why did it turn Shrek mode? Can it like load the? Oh, it's still preparing for textures. Okay. In my high school, my friend showed me a video of someone getting their right before graduation. He's trying to show it to you as like a motivational type thing. Like, dude, I see your nerves are off the charts right now. All right. I have something to show you that will calm your nerves a lot. Here you go. That's just someone dying. Why would you think that would calm me down? What? You're not gonna die. I just showed you a video. It's just like you're not gonna die. Simple. No, that does not help. I just don't get that. I just don't get that. Why is there always that one person in every single generation that just thinks death is I mean, okay. In certain contexts, in certain very, very certain context, death is funny. Like those workplace training videos, that stuff is kind of funny. Like sometimes it can freak me out a little bit because of like how real it is, but then other times it's like really funny. Like the animation ones where it's like some dude working and then like a whole entire like just concrete just roller just goes like oh! Like those are funny. Those are funny because it's like workplace safety type shit. But when I know someone's actually dead, I don't know, it just changes. How was your day? It was alright. It was alright. Could have been a lot better, you know? I could have $1 million, but I don't. If I had that, I'd be the happiest man in the world. But yeah. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. All things considered,